Hi guys, so this is the Furry Friends Tag, and as you see, we have the whole family here today. So we have the hubby, my hubby, Rob. Say hi, Rob.
Yay.
You didn't say hi. Say hi.
I said yay.
I
said yay.
You say hi. Anyways.
Yay means hi.
And then we have our furry friends, which is our kids, which we have Token here. Yeah, so his name's Token. He's a German Shepherd mixed with Alaskan Malamute, and he is going to be 4. December is
4
years old. So he's going to be 4 years old, and we adopted him at a rescue out here where we live. And when we adopted him, he's a year when we adopted him. And so he's a boy. He is neutered because that's when you adopt them, usually they're neutered, whether they're from a rescue or from a pound. And then we have Stone, which is our husky. Come here, big baby. Which is our husky. And he's a purebred Siberian husky. And he is 3 years old. So yeah, he's going to be 4, he's going to be 3. And with him, we got him when he was a puppy. He was about 3 months old, I think, when we got him. And our friend was selling puppies, so we decided to get him. Like I said, so he's pure Siberian Husky. He has blue eyes, but you can't. Come here, Stone. Come here. Sit. Sit. Good boy. So he has blue eyes, and he is like a baby. He's really hyper, because all huskies are really hyper and they have lots of energy. And he's not neutered. We decided not to neuter him because just in case we might want to breed him in the future, and we're just responsible with him not being neutered anyways, so we decided to not neuter him. Is there any other reason why we decided not to neuter him?
No, in case we want to breed him too.
Yeah, so like I said, just in case we want to breed him. So let's get going with the names. Why did we decide on Token for Token Bear? I call him Token Bear. We have nicknames, so Token Bear, and he's Stony Wolf because he likes to move. But he actually picked the name. So why did you pick Token for Token?
Because we had a cat named Tweak, and they were off of South Park characters, but Token happened to be black, like Token from South Park. So it wasn't supposed to be like the token black guy, but yeah, because South Park is actually token black kid, then yeah.
Nothing against racism, we just like South Park.
Yeah.
I'll put a disclaimer. Anyways, and why did you pick Stone for Stone? And he just picked his name in the car when he first saw him, and when we were driving home, we were just trying to decide on names. So then he came up with the name Stone. So why did you pick Stone?
Well, Stone he's brown when we first got him, just like now. So you know, he's brown, kind of like a stone. And also, since huskies are naturally stubborn, then you know, he's like a stone.
Which actually, since obviously we didn't know how his personality was going to be when he got older, was perfect, because he's really, really, really stubborn. So it fits him perfectly, doesn't it? So again, the breed, like I said, he's a German Shepherd Alaskan Malamute, which he looks more German Shepherd than Alaskan Malamute. And then, like I said, he's a full-bred Siberian Husky. Like I said, we've had him since we adopted him, so we had him for 3 years. He's going to be 4 in December. And we've had him since he was pretty much born, and he's going to be 3 in December. They both have the same birth. What are some quirky things about our pet's personality? What would you say the quirky thing is about Token?
He's a huge mama's boy.
Yeah, there you go. He's a huge mama's boy, which I'm pretty sure there's more dogs out there that are more mama boys, but he is my shadow. He follows me everywhere I go. Whether, well, this is gross, but he goes with me to the bathroom. He's in there when I take a shower. Like, he's just with me everywhere I go. So that's another quirky thing about him. Don't lick that, you got your own. One thing about Stone is that he is like a child. And we swear that he understands everything we say, whether when we're scolding him or when we're praising him. What else would you say about Stone?
He talks a lot.
Yeah, he likes to talk. So if you're familiar with Huskies, they woo or they sing. But yeah, he likes to woo. And he doesn't really bark a lot. He's the one that barks a lot. He just mainly woos and likes to sing giggles to death. What are some of your favorite pastimes with your pet? You go first.
Playing fetch, walking, running.
My favorite pastime is watching TV and just having him near my legs and then just like watching them sleep. I know it's not really anything active, but when they sleep they look so peaceful and they look so happy, and then it makes me happy. So I like to, and I also like to see them play together because they like to play fight. They like to play fight a lot, so I just like to watch them play. What are the nicknames you call your pet? I call them Token Bear. I'll call him Token Bear and Sony Waffle. You don't really have nicknames for them.
Nope.
Or boys. Call them boys. There you go. When you're adopting a pet, what should you ask? When you're adopting, you should try to get all the information you can from the adoption agency about their family if they have it. When we adopted Token, we realized that he was really timid and he was really scared of pretty much everything. So we were wondering if he might have been abused in the his past and how he was raised, but we didn't really figure that out until we had him home for quite a bit. What else? We just found out recently that he is epileptic, and what that means, it's kind of the same thing as it is in humans as it is for dogs. He has random episodes of when he starts seizuring, and when he starts seizuring, and so he has random things of when he starts seizuring. The first time it happened, it was really scary. I couldn't even handle him. He had to deal with him because I couldn't, he just got really rigid and like he couldn't move, and then he got disoriented, and it was just really scary. He's like, no, I want to brush. Can I kiss? Oh, thank you. So he got really disoriented and stuff. It's really scary. We thought it was just something he ate because we've never had this problem or this experience with him before. So it happened again about a month later, and that time we did take him to the vet, and then we found out that he was epileptic, and they gave us medicine to, like a little syringe but without the needle, to put up his rectum when he does have the seizure, because that's the fastest way it can reach his blood system. And I mean, it was a lot at the time that he paid for it when we went to the vet, but when you really care about your animals like they're kids, then you're willing to shell out money to make sure they're safe and they're healthy. So we take care of that, and he hasn't had any episodes since. We just try to keep him calm and not get so excited. And the thing, I guess, that could be under quirky things is Token likes to watch TV. And I mean, he watches TV, so we try to, anytime I catch him, we try to tell him no so that he's not looking at the lights and stuff, because he's really bad with watching TV. If you're gonna get a new puppy, like a newborn puppy, to me it's very important that you look into the puppy care packages that they have at their vets. Find a good local vet for one, and for two, get a package. All the vets will offer puppy care packages, which it was $200 at our vet, I think.
I don't remember.
I think it was $200 for our vet, and it includes everything from when it was the puppy was born to a year, and it includes shots. So they need a lot of vaccines. They need the Bortella vaccine, they need a rabies vaccine, they need a health checkup like pretty much every 3 months. Well, at least for him we had one. And they weigh them, they check their ears, they check their nails, they check everything vet-wise. So that's really good when you're going to have a new puppy. When we had him as a puppy, he actually had worms. So we had to take him to the vet and get his shots for the vet, and that was the grossest thing because at that time we lived in an apartment, and when we walked him, we were both walking him at that time, right? Yeah. We were walking him and he just pooped out worms, and I'm not trying to gross you guys out, but it looked like the spaghetti and meatballs from like your Chef Boyardee can. It came out in like spaghetti form. It was so gross, and some of them were still moving. So that was, I think that was really gross.
Yeah.
They were still moving. I think I made him pick it up too because I didn't want to touch it. So
like moving spaghetti.
Yeah, it was moving spaghetti. It was the grossest thing ever. But I'm just glad he was healthy and the medicine worked. But you know, and how we found out he had worms was from the checkup, and we just noticed he wasn't pooping very often as like a puppy should. And his stomach was very full and round, which a lot of puppies, it shouldn't be like that. So if you do have a new puppy, definitely make sure you're getting them checked up and get that puppy care package. It's a lot of money up front, but it's worth it in the long run. What are some cool tricks that your puppies do or your dogs do? Token likes to high five, or we do a lot of shakes.
High five, Chucky.
I don't know if you can tell on that angle, but he does do high five. He can't lift his paw that very high, but when you say high five, he'll give you a high five. Together.
High five, Chucky.
See?
Good boy.
Yay, good boy. They both know sit. They both know down. Token. Stone's a kisser. Stone, give me a kiss. Stone. 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 Have a kiss. Have a kiss. Have a kiss. I think he's shy right now, or he doesn't want to kiss me. That's just rude stuff. Anyway, so he can, so he gives kisses. So have a kiss, kiss, kiss. Anyways, he usually gives them
Cheater.
kiss. He doesn't want to kiss me. I was rejected. Have a kiss. Yay! Anyway, so he, whatever. So anyways,
Stone. Come here, Stone. Come here, Stone.
No. No.
Yes.
Whatever. You. See, he gives kisses. He's a daddy's boy, and like I said, he's the mama's boy, but Token doesn't really kiss. I'm trying to teach him, but it's going a very slow process. The people don't want to see your butt. Can you turn around? Can you turn around? You have a beautiful butt, but nobody else wants to see that.
Pretend you need to brush.
Okay. Anyway, so some other toys that they do love is we got a lot of these balls, which are they're by DuraPlay parts, and they don't chew them, but they like to fetch with them a lot, and they of course love the squeaking. And then another toy that we have our bone. This is, I don't even know, it's called the Nyla bone. It says it's indestructible, but they both chew on it, and it's, as you can tell, it's like really, really chewed, like no other chewed. So but so far it's lasted us quite a while. I don't even remember when we bought these.
Long time ago.
We bought them a long time ago. We have two, because of course when you have two babies, you buy two of everything. So we have one of them, one for each, and then
grab it.
Another one we have, can you give me another one? Is this one we bought recently, and it's also by Nyla Bone, but it's the one where you supposedly can you can put treats on the inside, and then he's supposed to, or they're supposed to figure out how to get it out. It doesn't really work. He likes to play fetch with it more than anything. He doesn't really, he'll play fetch with it, but he'll want to chew it, because as you can tell, he already chewed the bottom part of it. So this one, I would say, if it's good if they're going to get the treats, but if their dog's just trying to chew it, take it away, because it breaks into little pieces and then they eat it. and then it's not good for their system. Another one is this one. It's different from this DuraPlay one because it's soft and it's, what is that, like velvety?
Felt.
Felt, there you go. So it's like felt, but it still has the same, you know, noise. But this one, they both love to play with these. And one that we do for treats are these rawhide bones. These are amazing. We get them at Sam's Club. They're
dental rawhides.
There you go, dental rawhides. And we get them at Sam's Club in bulk, and they're like, how much are they? Maybe
$11, $12 for 15 or something like that.
So that's a good deal, because at PetSmart they're a lot more expensive for a lot less. He takes forever to chew his. As you can tell, he has a whole new one, and I don't know. So, so this is after one day, and this is Token.
Well, that's like half a day, not even.
Oh yeah, half a day. And so that's Tokens, and that's Stones. He always eats his like so fast, and then he'll usually wait till Token finishes, and then he'll chew it. Cause like I swear, it's like kids. He'll, you know, want to rub it in his face that he still has his bone, or he'll try to take his bone when he has a whole new bone. It's a bunch of crap. Grooming them. He usually does the grooming. He grooms them like once a week.
Once or twice a week.
Once or twice a week. For Token, it's a lot easier because he doesn't, obviously since he's not a husky, he doesn't blow coat, but he does shed. As you can tell, there's hair all over us, if you can tell. He sheds a lot, but he's a lot easier to be brushed, and he actually likes it to be brushed. And we bought these Furry Pet brushes. It's a set, and we also got this at Sam's Club. I'll take a picture of everything that it includes. But this is a very, very good investment. After all the brushes that we bought, this is probably one of the best ones that we've had. And with Stone, he tries to. Obviously we take a little more time on Stone because since he is a husky, he sheds like there's no tomorrow, and he blows coat once a year or twice a year? No, once a year.
Twice.
Twice a year? Oh yeah, twice a year. One at the beginning and one at the end. So if it's been like a week that we missed brushing him, it looks like it snowed in our house because there's chunks of hair everywhere in the house. Like
that size chunk.
Just wandering everywhere. And then it'll be like 4 times that when we brush him. And then, or it'll be funny because when he sheds coats, his coat, I call him patches, because in his hind legs he's spotted like he has patches.
Stop. Come here.
And so like usually,
Careful, dude.
So usually right here he'll get all really patchy. This is the part where he loses his hair the most. So like it's funny when they play and they run and like a big chunk of hair will just fall off him. But it is normal. So if you do have a husky, just know it's normal. Your dog's not sick. It's just their breed and what they do. When it comes to exercise, we try to walk them once a week.
I try to walk them.
I try to walk them when he walks them. Because I can't obviously handle both of them. I can't handle him for anything. He has to walk him. When we go running, he pulls, obviously because it's in this breed, but he pulls like no other, and he's so strong. So if you're going to go running with your husky, make sure you have a very, very strong leash, and make sure he's properly trained when you do run with him, because he's so strong and he's so fast. He taught him how to heel, so when he says heel, then he stops. So that way, obviously, he's not taking off still with you trailing behind. And with him, he just loves to run. So he pulls me, but he knows because it's mama, he doesn't really take me, you know, like he's trying to fly me like a kite or anything. But yeah, that's our Furry Friends Pet Tag. If you guys have any questions or comments, please leave them below. And like I said, getting a dog or a cat or any pet for that animal is very, very, it's very responsible. Wait, it's very, wait, what am I trying to say?
I don't know what you're trying to say.
It's, you need to be very responsible when getting a dog or a cat or an animal, because, you know, they do have feelings, and they do, they're like people, even though a lot of people don't compare them to people. But they're like people, so you should take care of them. Do your research first. Make sure where you're living at is okay for the dog to be at. Some people have houses where the fences are broken, or your dogs will jump the fence. And especially for huskies or any other big dog breed that can jump, make sure you have a coyote roller or an extended fence, so that way they can't get out.
Crate training.
Or yeah, look into crate training if you're inside an apartment. Make sure your apartment complex allows the type of dog that you want to have, or you know, the cat you want to have. And just look into all your options first before adopting a pet, because it is heartbreaking for you to adopt one and then return one to the shelter because you didn't do the proper training first before you decided to get an animal, or the research first to get the animal. So another thing with huskies and other bigger dogs, I'm really not familiar with other dogs. I had a German Shepherd, a purebred one, and I think he kind of qualifies. But the thing with Siberian Huskies, they're very, very popular, and a lot of people want to adopt Huskies because they're so pretty, and that's pretty much the main reason why a lot of people want to adopt them. I'm not saying that's the only reason, but that's one of the main reasons why people want to adopt them. But make sure you don't have small animals in the house unless they're already introduced when the Husky was a puppy. When we walk our dog, or when little dogs come around, he is aggressive with small animals. Partly because we don't socialize him with any other dogs. He's only socialized with his brother. And with my brother-in-law, his brother's dog too. That's the only pretty much dogs they're socialized with. But I would just make sure you keep an eye if your Huskies around other small dogs. When it comes to kids, I would say watch the kids more than watch the dogs, because it's usually when the kids tug on the dog's ears or grab the face is when the dogs become aggressive. Because obviously, if someone's tugging at your face, you're gonna freaking bite them. I would bite them too. I don't care if you're a kid or not. But I would watch the kids more. A lot of people say Huskies are aggressive with kids. No, it's kids that are aggressive with Huskies, or kids that are aggressive with dogs in general. So I would just watch that. Token's not really aggressive, but like I said, it's probably because of the way he was brought up. He was probably abused when he was younger, so he's kind of really timid when we walk him. So, you know, just be aware of your pet's personality, of how they are and how they act around other dogs. So when you do take them on walks, we're almost done. When we do take them on walks and when they're around other dogs, they know how to socialize. Alright, so yeah, that was for the Furry Pets tag. So like I said, if you guys have any questions or comments, please comment below. And please, if you guys are interested in finding a pet, please adopt and save one at your local shelter, because all these dogs need adopting and they all need homes. So thanks for watching. Bye guys. Alright, bye guys. Kiss, kiss, see you, Dusty. Kiss.